But the thing is, what we're going to be getting is that storm. Thankfully, though, we're not at 8,000 feet, so we're getting it in raindrops as opposed to flurries.
Right. There's a winter weather advisory over Aspen until 6 o'clock tonight for an additional 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. God, I want to be there, man. Hit those slopes. Been years. So on high-res radar, we're just dealing with the rain. Now, there is going to be a small chance with some colder air moving in Thursday night. We could get some mountain flurries for the end of the week. Not so much in the valley, but stay tuned. I'm going to be talking more about that in the next half hour. We've got a really active pattern here over the next 48 hours. Today, it's just rainfall. The instability, it's going to be there tonight and really for a brief period tomorrow morning. And then we get another round of storms tomorrow evening. So let's break down VIPIRCAST. It's doing a really good job on initializing here at noon. You'll notice the rain kind of tapers off this evening. This is 6, 7 o'clock. But then overnight, early morning hours tomorrow, with that brief period, there's going to be some thunderstorms early tomorrow morning. This is 6 a.m. Now, some of these storms could even produce some decent wind gusts, and the Storm Prediction Center has put our western half at this point under a marginal risk early tomorrow morning. So our northern half early tomorrow, just a heads up. Tomorrow afternoon, there's going to be a break and a lull. Remember, the dew points are just going to continue to rise here. It's already pretty humid out there. Dew points tomorrow will be in the 60s. That could help fuel tomorrow night some thunderstorms. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has also placed most of the Tennessee Valley under a marginal risk at this time. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow night, just starting to approach Monteagle and the McMinnville area, but this is a slow mover. It's a slow-moving cold front. So what's that mean? It means, well, the thunderstorms, when they get going, they're going to terrain. What's terrain mean? It means occurring over the same area over and over again. So we're looking at a heavy rainfall event. This is late Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Storms are going to be ongoing through Chattanooga, pulling eastward. And remember, we have some of these pink colors here that indicate some high return rates. So high rainfall rates, and again, can't rule out some decent winds with this either. And remember, we're looking at some threats, winds, and an isolated tornado. Thursday morning, we get a lull, and then more moisture lifts up Thursday afternoon. I don't see as much of a threat late in the day Thursday. Stable air will be working its way in because that front will have already cleared. This is called post-frontal precip, and that's what we're going to see during the day Thursday. So I want to show you the risks. This is early tomorrow morning from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. Tullahoma, West Franklin, West Grundy, you're under that small, but still there, tornado risk early tomorrow morning. There's also a wind risk that just clips our western viewing area. And that's as we head into Wednesday night. This is really for most of the Tennessee Valley Wednesday night. This brown color here indicates where we do have a small, but there is a wind risk. And then there's also a tornado risk Wednesday night after 8 p.m. It does include Jackson County. It just clips, looks like southern Franklin County there, Dade County, and a few of our folks across North Georgia. So I'm putting that Wednesday after 8 p.m. until about 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. So heads up. There's also an aerial flood watch that gets kicked in tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. That'll continue through Friday morning as water levels are going to be rising here. We've got one flood warning to tell you about, the Paint Rock River at Woodville. That's in effect until Saturday morning. It's expected to get into a minor flood stage. I also want to show you this too. We only dipped to 57 this morning. It's barely warmed up out there, though. 58 degrees, and I think we're going to hit the mid-60s. Though we've slowed to warm, we're going to get a break in this rainfall, and we should see that temperature creep up. Forecast models, they've gone a little too cool than what the actual air temperatures have been. And then tonight, even milder. 59 degrees, well above the normal low of 32. So we're in this mild, active pattern. And then Thursday, that cold front moves in. We are going to have falling temperatures. So that 51, that's a high temperature in the afternoon. But we're going to start off the day at 57 Thursday morning.
Ain't bad.
So it's going to be mild, but then we drop to freezing come Thursday night. And I think we're going to have some mountain flurries come Friday. So a lot to get to.
The reverse onion effect in place on Thursday morning, it looks like. You peel back and it gets, cooler as opposed. So we'll keep an eye on that. Definitely, again, tomorrow morning, be aware of some potential. Some potential.
It's an active weather day tomorrow. That's a heads up. And then the heavy rain, that's the biggest threat that what we're going to get here through Thursday. But I will talk about where and what time we could see those mountain flurries for the end of the week coming up in the next half hour.
All right. Well, we're just going to hop outside super quick for a